Jiu-Jitsu athletes. I've stepped away from YouTube for a little bit of time, working on some big projects that I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys here in a couple months. So for this week's video, it's gonna be a little bit different. I've been answering a ton of questions on my Instagram from Jiu-Jitsu athletes all over the world who are trying to get stronger, improve their conditioning, decrease the risk of injury, and enhance athleticism for Jiu-Jitsu so they can win more matches and get injured less. And so in this week's video is gonna be a compilation of me answering all of those videos. If you have questions yourself that you would like to be answered on my Instagram or in a future YouTube video, the best way to submit those is to take part on my weekly Q&As that I do on Instagram. You can follow me at Joshua Settlage. And as always, I have a free 4-week strength program that I'd love to send you. It's specifically designed to help you get stronger and improve mobility for Jiu-Jitsu. To grab that free 4-week strength program, all you gotta do is just click the link below. Now let's jump into some Q&A.
Question number 1, how much experience do I need in Jiu-Jitsu before I can compete? The answer? Well, it depends. When I first started Jiu-Jitsu in 2017, I signed up for my first adult Jiu-Jitsu competition within about 6 weeks of training. At that time, I already had about 4 years of wrestling experience and was very familiar with training and competing in grappling sports. And if you're coming into Jiu-Jitsu with some prior wrestling or other forms of grappling experience, you can probably sign up for your first competition after about a few months of training Jiu-Jitsu. However, if you're brand new to Jiu-Jitsu and have 0 previous grappling experience, I strongly suggest focusing on building the habit of training consistently for at least 6 to 12 months before you begin to think about entering your first competition. If you're looking to compete in Jiu-Jitsu for the very first time, just make sure you communicate with your coach and they'll be able to let you know when you're ready. Question number 2, how should I train in the gym if I'm prepping for a Jiu-Jitsu competition? You don't want what you do in the gym to have a negative impact on what you do on the mat. When training for a Jiu-Jitsu competition, your workouts in the gym should be designed to help you increase contractile and isometric strength, increase your overall blood lactate threshold, as well as your conditioning, as well as assist in decreasing your overall risk of injury both in training and in competition. Over the last 6 years of working with grappling athletes all across the world, I've found that they get best results when they do 2 to 3 strength and conditioning sessions per week. These sessions typically follow a 3-day condensed conjugate split, which was originally taught to me by my mentor, Phil DeRue. Day 1 is gonna be your max effort lower, dynamic effort upper training session. Day 2 is gonna be your max effort upper, dynamic effort lower training session, and day 3 is focused on general physical preparedness and or getting in some additional conditioning.
Before we get further into the video, I did want to tell you about today's sponsor, Saga Fitness. Saga Fitness is a technology company that specializes in blood flow restriction training. Their wireless and fully Bluetooth blood flow restriction training cuffs, which I'm wearing right now, are tools that I've been using for the past several months to enhance my level of muscle growth, maintain a greater level of strength, recover faster from injuries, and improve my conditioning for Jiu-Jitsu. Saga Fitness has created an amazing, fully wireless blood flow restriction training cuff that connects directly to your phone, automatically calibrates to your preferred occlusion pressure, and provides full workouts and training programs for your specific training needs. If you want to support the channel and get your hands on a pair of some Saga Fitness blood flow restriction training cuffs, all you got to do is just click the link in the description below and use code COACHJ to get 10% off your order. And now, back to the video.
Question number 3, how should I structure training to compete in my first Jiu-Jitsu competition? Your training on the mat and in the gym needs to be structured in a way that allows you to get in the most amount of training possible without negatively impacting your recovery by creating too much fatigue. Here's a sample week of training that I've used with several of my athletes to help them prepare for Jiu-Jitsu competition. Monday is going to be an intensity day where we focus on our strength and conditioning as well as our hard sparring rounds. Tuesday is a skills and drills day. That means it's low intensity technical work, lots of drilling, lots of reps, focusing on developing the skills that are actually going to be used in competition. Wednesday is going to be another intensity day. On Thursday, the athletes have the option of taking a complete rest and recovery day or using that day as another skills and drills day. Friday is another intensity day where they do their hard sparring rounds, and on occasion they'll add strength and conditioning to that day as well. Saturday is going to be the last skills and drills day of the week, and Sunday is a full recovery day. Question number 4, should I keep lifting during the week of my Jiu-Jitsu competition? One of the biggest mistakes that I see grappling athletes make is that they don't take the time to recover in the last week leading into the competition. When there's only 7 days left until your competition, there is nothing that you can do to get stronger, get faster, improve your conditioning, or even make some huge technical improvements in that short amount of time. By that point, the work is already done. That's why I suggest athletes lift until they're about 5 to 7 days out from their competition, and with the remaining days, focus on recovery and drilling the techniques that they actually plan on using in competition. To learn more about how you can get stronger stronger so you can win more matches and get injured less? Click the link in my bio and you can download a free 4-week strength program. Follow and turn on notifications for more jiu-jitsu strength tips.